When you're a kid, I think there's some natural inclination to kind of watch out for your younger brothers and sisters. And being the oldest of five, you kind of turn into like a caretaker kind of role. So no, I didn't really beat them up too much. I might have got mad at them if they like got in my stuff, but I'm 5 years older than Garrett. He's like the nicest guy ever. And then Cameron's 10 years younger than me. So, even when my brothers and sisters would go outside to go ride their bikes, I'd say like, stay on the sidewalk. And even when I was a kid, I'd call my dad to make sure he's like wearing his seatbelt and stuff like that. So that might be the lawyer in me, the older brother in me, the survivor of abuse in me that always kind of wants to just check on them, make sure they're okay. It started pretty early, I guess. Growing up, baseball was definitely my favorite sport. It was probably my main hobby from back where I lived, and it was really fun for me, but I didn't really understand the world wasn't entirely safe. When I was 13 years old, I had an experience with a baseball coach. It was an abuse situation, and it wasn't just me. It happened to some of my friends as well. One day the cops showed up and started asking questions, and within a year we were witnesses in a criminal trial and testifying, and it really changed my life. I can remember driving home with my dad when it happened. I remember testifying. I can remember getting phone calls from people asking me questions, and I can remember pretending it didn't really affect me, but I felt pretty alone. And so that's sort of when I kind of tried to find something new for myself, and that's actually how I got into surfing. When you're a kid, you don't have any power. You can't really understand what you're going through. You don't really have a voice. And so for me, becoming an attorney was taking some power back and being able to do something and being able to help somebody else. I knew what kind of law I was going to practice. I knew I'd be doing personal injury and sex abuse cases. I knew the next step would be having my own law practice. And my younger brother, Garrett, decided to go to law school as well, and I just knew we were going to do it together. And my youngest brother, he saw what we were doing together and he wanted to be a part of it. And so by the time the May firm was founded and started, we had all been in the legal space for quite a few years, and so that was an easy choice.
I think the family aspect is the central theme or the ethos of the May firm. It's never been anything other than family. Me and my brothers, from day one, we take care of each other. And for those people that work at the firm that don't have the last name May, they're just as much family as the three of us. I care about the people I work with and the people I work for, which are the clients. And I feel very motivated to take care of each one of them, regardless of what the case is or what the value is or how it's going to turn out. It's about taking good care of people. When a new client comes in, it's less about what you tell them and much more about what you hear them say. On day one, it's their experience that matters. So they need to be heard. Empathy is like happiness. Like if you're searching for empathy, in the same way that if you're searching for happiness, it's a fool's errand. It comes from inside, and in my experience, when you grow up in a family of 7 people, you can't be looking out for yourself. You have to be very sensitive to other people's feelings. I was very gentle with Cameron as a result.
Honestly, I'm the luckiest person in the world. They're my best friends. My wife makes fun of us because not only do we work together, Not only do we go on vacations together, but even when we're not doing those things, we're still texting each other nonsense. So we're all friends, we all get along, and I couldn't ask for a better situation. I'm 10 years younger than Rob. So Rob he just wanted to make sure we were all doing okay. He was guiding us in the right direction. He was almost like a parent to me.
I think there will be some future lawyers in our family. I have 4 kids, Gracie, Beckham, Taylor, and Robbie. They're the reason I get up every morning. They're the reason I try to be honest with every single person I deal with. The reason I try to be a good friend. And, I try to professionally and personally live my life in a way that they're going to be really proud of me. And if someone tells them they know their dad, they're going to say something good.
We need kind, gentle lawyers, just like we need bulldogs. My parents had 5 children. There are 17 grandchildren. So if there aren't a couple lawyers in there, we've failed. My oldest, Georgia, I've been trying to convince her to be a lawyer since she was born, but she seems like more of an artist. Harrison looks just like I did when I was 4. Elin has so much of my personality in her. If I was a skinny blonde with blue eyes and freckles, we'd be twins. She's got a lot of fight in her. She would be a great advocate. Sorry about that. I do love Elin. She'd be a great lawyer. You treat them the same and they end up different somehow. Some alchemy of when 2 people love each other and have 3 little kids, and you try to teach them the same things and they all come out totally different. But they're wonderful. It's funny how that happens.